Did this apparent cult leader literally starve his followers to death? Kenyan police have exhumed over 50 bodies from shallow graves in a forest near the coastal town of Malindi, including entire families with children. As exhumations continue, police are investigating a controversial preacher in relation to these deaths. So, who is he? Paul Makenzi moved to Malindi in the 90s and worked as a taxi driver before he became a self-taught preacher running the Good News International Church. He later closed the church and says he retired from preaching back in 2019. He then moved to a remote village called Shakahola with some of his followers to farm off the acres of land that he owned. But despite being welcomed by villagers initially, strange things started to happen later down the line. Some of his followers' children were turning up dead, buried in shallow graves having died from malnutrition. It's reported that the parents had been instructed to starve their children by Mr. Makenzi. After the discovery of more shallow graves, Makenzi was arrested under allegations of radicalizing his followers to starve themselves under the promise of meeting Jesus. Members and former members of his church have come out saying his religious teachings included instructing them to skip meals, quit their jobs or education, and not seek medical attention if they got sick. Paul Makenzi denies any claims of being a cult leader and disputes all allegations made against him. He's been denied bail and the investigation continues as police search an 800-acre forest for members of the church who may be in hiding and possibly more bodies.